Grunfeld defense, Russian, Prins variation, 8.b2c5 9.d5 e610.00x511.x5 Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Opening with the queen's pawn. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. By taking control of the crucial d5 square and creating a space on which the knight can move to c3 without obstructing the c-pawn, move c4 helps to create a strong center. With the help of the king's Indian defense, white can get ready to develop the bishop to g7 and create a powerful center that black will later try to damage. And c3 prepares the e2-e4 pawn push and helps control the d5 square. The Grunfeld defense uses this pawn push to gain space in the center and attack the c4 pawn. Nf3 supports the d4 pawn and puts pressure on the e5 square. Fianchetto move bg7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. Qb3 develops the queen, protects the c4 pawn and puts indirect pressure on the d5 pawn. Dxc4 captures the c4 pawn, attacks the queen and opens up the center. Qxc4 captures the c4 pawn and places the queen in the center where it controls many important squares. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. The development of the light-squared bishop is permitted by e4's complete control of the center. Na6 develops the knight to the edge of the board where it controls the c5 square. b2 develops the bishop toward the center and prepares to castle. c5 attacks the pawn on d4, offering a temporary pawn sacrifice. d5 gains space in the center and controls the squares c6 and e6. e6 attacks the d5 pawn but temporarily blocks the light-squared bishop. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. x5 captures the pawn, attacks the queen and opens the c8-h3 diagonal. x5 captures the pawn and creates a passed pawn on d5. bf5 develops the bishop toward the center and controls the b1-h7 diagonal. It is the last book move. A passing pawn could be promoted as a result of this. It is ideal. Although the score was nearly equal, white now has the upper hand. It is incorrect. There was only one move that was effective, and this wasn't it? It is incorrect. When a rook retreats, this attack wins a tempo. That's good. By posing a threat to a bishop and compelling it to flee, this gains a tempo. It is quite good. The bishop is now in a secure position. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. This buys time by putting a rook in danger and getting it to flee. It is ideal. This wins time by threatening a bishop and forcing it to move away. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players.